All right, Russo, thank you. Okay, so do you have the day off? A lot of people do and maybe know where to go. Well, we've got you covered. Hidden San Diego expert, also author Jessica Johnson is here to share a couple of her favorite spots to celebrate the 4th of July. Jessica, good to see you. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Waking up early on the holiday. What's up with that, right?
I know.
Okay, so I think many people at home, if they don't obviously know who you are, how do you find these spots? What's the secret?
It's just my passion. I grew up in San Diego. My parents would kind of take me to unique places like the Suspension Bridge, Mushroom Beach, stuff like that, and so it really sparked my imagination, and I decided to just create a whole career out of it.
Yeah, I love your Instagram. You said there's also a website.
Yeah.
So what can people, I guess, do tonight? I think one of the main things, besides watching the Big Bay Boom, right, here on TV, is if you don't want to be around people, what do you recommend? I know that's hard.
So I was actually making a really unique recommendation because I've done this before, and that's going up to Palomar Mountain. They have all these overlooks as you're driving up the mountain, and you will see fireworks shows from all the different towns below, and this is a fantastic idea if you don't like to hear the loud boom, like you have PTSD, maybe your dog gets freaked out by it, because you're not gonna hear the sound, but you'll just see this whole show from above. I don't have photos, unfortunately, but I did show photos of the views, and it's really incredible.
That must be so fascinating, just a visual show without the sound.
It's kind of surreal.
And then your next one too, I think it's Presidio Park?
Presidio Park is wonderful because once again, you're gonna see shows from all over. I think we saw like 6 different shows there. Has a 180-degree view. It's beautiful views all year long, but yeah, there were a decent amount of people there last time, but it wasn't overwhelming with the amount.
Right. Okay, so you're still going to get some folks, but not nearly as many as you would see downtown.
Right.
Of course. Okay, let's talk about picnics, because it's summertime. Everyone wants to bust out that kind of towel, hit the beach, maybe somewhere more private. What do you recommend?
I was recommending Felicita Park. It's in Escondido. It has, the regular picnic benches and playground and all of that fun stuff, but it also has a deep forest and a creek that runs through with dams and waterfalls. It's shaded, and it's not that many acres of a park, but it's so lush and unique.
I mean, just looking at some of these photos too, you really wouldn't feel that you're in San Diego, right?
That's how I feel whenever I go there.
It's kind of like a nice escape. Well, perfect spot for a picnic. Let's talk beaches, because quite the contrast here. It's gonna be hot, a lot of people there. What's your recommendation to cool off besides taking a dip?
I think you should go to some fun watering holes that we have in San Diego County. The first one I was gonna recommend was in Cuyamaca, is Green Valley Falls. Although the waterfall is seasonal, there's watering holes that kind of trail down. And it's attached to a campground. Sure, you can't book a campsite this quick,
packed,
but it's good to know in the future. But yeah, just great to sit and relax.
Even like a great getaway too, like post 4th of July and everything, if you want to take the kiddos out or family. Good to know. Okay, the second one, I think it's Santa Margarita River and Preserve. Yeah,
this is the northernmost tip of San Diego County, but it's the only river in San Diego that you can safely walk through, hang out in. You'll see people getting their lawn chairs and just chilling in the water.
Taking the dogs.
Yeah, you're not allowed to swim, but you can play, walk through it. You'll see maybe some horses walking by.
Nice.
It's a really shaded hike as well, and it's really fantastic.
I feel like this is another spot where you don't feel like you're in San Diego, right?
No.
So nice.
Oh, it's amazing, yeah.
Oh my gosh, so cool. Anything else you want to recommend on this 4th of July holiday, if maybe people are sitting on the couch saying, you know what, those are good ideas?
I would recommend going to my website, because I have everything categorized by town. So if you're like, hey, I'm going to be in La Jolla today, what can I do in La Jolla? HiddenSanDiego.com, sorry.
There we go.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, Jessica Johnson with Hidden San Diego, thank you so much for kind of giving us your little secrets.
Thanks.
We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
4th of July, folks.